Today is October 20th, and the Yankees season has ended. Let's talk Yanks. No music, no nothing. Probably a shorter episode. Sad times. Yanks lose. My name's John Boy. I'm coming to you from New Jersey. And I got my co-host Jake coming to you from Tennessee still. Jake, how are you doing?
Bad. I'm bad, man. It's incredible. I'll say maybe my most honest thought. Like genuinely right now, it feels like Houston has stolen 2 World Series from us. And that's not even fair. They haven't even played the second one yet. But that was one of my honest, genuine thoughts. And it's for you and I, it stings on multiple levels. We try not to say it in a douchey way, but we are making like a lifestyle careers out of this. So it's devastating. It's as devastating as it gets.
Yeah, man. I mean, I had my mental breakdown after Game 4, you know? So, like, I'm not going to come here and be as whiny or as heartbroken as I was then. But there's a lot of people that didn't hit the bottom after Game 4, and they're probably hitting their bottom now. So I commiserate with you. Go listen to Game 4 if you want, like, that side of me. But I had accepted death. DJ with that home run, man. And I don't like, people started tweeting at me like, we should have done this and what ifs, and
yeah, man,
I think I did this last year. My mind does not work that way.
No.
I mean, I'm trying not to think about the nitty-gritty of this game. Do you want to talk at all about like gameplay here? I mean,
no, I mean, what will haunt Yankees fans for years is Marisnik on deck. That's one that will haunt. Everything else, I mean, when this series gets remembered, it'll be, I mean, just half the Yankees lineup dying. More than half the Yankees lineup dying throughout the series, and it just sucks. Like how much.
I think you have to pitch your Altuve. So I mean,
I don't.
You put the go-ahead run. Marisnik gets a single, and they win on that. I mean,
yeah, but it's Jake Marisnik, and it's Jose Altuve. He's your head of the snake guy. He's everything for them.
They had him.
And
I mean, they had him fine. He just threw a fucking terrible pitch. I mean, it's a terrible, terrible pitch.
Yeah, and I won't get contentious, but that's why you don't pitch to Altuve there. No, it sucks, and I think the other thing that'll get brought up a lot is, I mean, Game 2. Yankees had Verlander beat. They that game goes to extras in Houston. And it kind of goes into what we've talked to a lot of, and it's, yes, it takes a special team to win the World Series, but it also takes some luck. I mean, the 2 diving balls by the Houston outfielders today. Just a couple calls here and there, a couple small things, and this series goes a lot differently. And it didn't.
Yeah.
Did not.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If Stan's healthy, like if Stan was healthy, then that's crazy. In general, I don't think Boone did a bad job. No, I just mean just for this game. If Stan is healthy and they didn't play him in this game, and they played Edwin over him and it wasn't health reasons, that's kind of a terrible mistake. But a lot of people want to blame Boone right away. I don't blame Boone for this series at all. I mean, you had like 5 bats go completely dead.
And I think that's where I'm sure the next few days in Yankees Twitter will end up becoming an ugly place, because like you and I have seen, people want to place the finger. There's not really a finger to be placed.
Oh, man, I was on Periscope, and there's so many people like, they're like DH Cameron Maben, DH Romine, and it's like, you don't really mean that, because you can't DH your 4th outfielder and your backup catcher. Come on, guys. I was getting so fed up. Like, you're just searching for what you think, and like, you can't do that. So whatever is what it is. I don't even want to talk about the play at all. I just read a tweet. I think it was our dude Hoodie Glaber.
Yeah.
So
I think I responded to that.
About the strategy?
True. Oh, no.
Oh, okay. So maybe we're both shouting out two different Hoodie Glaber tweets.
Ain't that it, Yankees land?
Okay, so this is the one I was talking about. Hoodie Glaber, welcome to the show. You're a big part of it. Hoodie Glaber said, I think it's definitely fair to say that the Yankees need to adjust their strategy. Relievers are not robots. Chad was done. Canely was mostly done. Britton looked almost done. Chapman obviously wasn't sharp. And LOL Ottavino. Bullpenning kind of sort of doesn't work. And my thoughts that I was having during this game was like, if we win this game, like we're beat up. Like like the relievers had to beat themselves up to win a series. And remind me when spring training comes and I'm optimistic and I love our bullpen again, that I'm saying this now. It kind of feels like we couldn't have taken that pen into going right into a game 7, and then if we magically won that, turn it right around and go into the World Series. It kind of doesn't, and this is the first time I'm really seeing it. You know, my eyes are kind of opening to it. Like, yeah, it kind of doesn't seem like they could have done that.
Yeah, I mean the other thing that's interesting that people point to is, the rainout. That kind of was a factor. I know you and I we're not sitting here on this episode of Talking Yanks saying the rainout lost us the series, but it kind of was a factor. And again, like I just don't know if you really zoom out on a baseball perspective, and the Yankees could have won game 2 very easily. You can point at a lot of different things. And that they were there today, and the Hoodie Glaber tweet I was talking about, hey Hoodie Glaber, was this season truly did feel special. CeCe's last season.
I wish Hoodie Glaber was a real person with a real name, because I like his opinions a lot, but like we're fucking crediting Hoodie Glaber and a Avi, which sucks.
Cameron Maybin just becoming a part of this team and what he was. And it just, even the Houston rivalry that's been kind of brewing. And if you're a Houston fan, you're saying, oh, it's not a rivalry. We just own you guys. This was supposed to be our year. And then we play them next year, round 3, the championship round. Nope. CeCe going out there, literally pitching until his body could not. And then DJ LeMahieu hits that home run. And it felt like we'd been waiting for that for 6 games. Like, what was going to be the Yankees' kind of signature moment to finish off this season? And that felt like it. Back against the wall, Savages, next man up. LeMahieu gets Ozuna, and it's like, yeah, this is it. Let's win this one, and then we'll be back against the wall with Cole tomorrow. The pressure will be on them. None of it. But it's I don't know. It's devastating, and it's going to be interesting to see. I had my tweet at the deadline that was like, I think Brian Cashman's seat is going to get hot a little bit, and a lot of people misinterpreted what that was. But this is the first decade the Yankees go without a championship. Baseball and times are changed, absolutely. But they still want to be the Yankees, and it's, the starting pitching is going to get talked about a lot. What do you do with some of the lineup options? It's there's
so many
time to talk about all that.
There's so many trade pieces.
Yeah,
I mean, if Cashman wants to trade high, I think that we're going to see a lot of movement this offseason. I don't know. We'll get into that later. I mean, we're taking the World Series off on Talking Yanks, I'm gathering, Jake.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out a little bit, but
come back strong in November. We'll figure out our offseason plan. Hard to even think about that, but just to let you guys know, we will be doing Talking Baseball and covering that. And I don't know. Is there anything left to say? Chat, there's some people hanging out with us. Actually, shout out to, and you know what? This is long because we had a lot of people join us on Talking Yanks Patreon. But I'm not going to not shout them out because we appreciate that so much. So This episode, I'm sorry that it's a bad one. We got Luke Cooper, Danielle Mancuzzi, Carly Quinones, Jordan Schatz. Schatz. This is a tough last name, kind of. James McBee, Jamie, Michael Phelps, awesome. Jason Donders, Laura Harvey, Bradley Willoson, Stephen Arroyo, David Ilix J, Thomas Limar, Dustin, Eddie Vasquez, Reed Clarsfield, Trevor Bailey, Mike Mendoza, Christopher Liver, Jess Ramirez, Dane Boone, Ryan Nealon, Brennan Tremley, Bacon Steak to Go, Brian Bastanza, Manicham Mendel Schmulo Greenberg. Shmulo. I hope this guy goes by Shmulo. That's cool. Shmulo Greenberg. Michael Kanarik, Brendan Casey, Craig Pivot, Garrett, David Altman, Daniel Vega, Alex, Samuel Borg, Mike Durr, Ryan Doyle, Nick Anton. So thank you to our most recent Patreons for supporting us. We appreciate you very much. Jake, do you have any closing thoughts? Because when emotions dry out, and we will do a more of a recap on the season and that stuff. Do you have any more guttural, heart, genuine, anything else left to say?
There's so much genuine heart left to say. I'll try to keep it to a couple things. Jakey Spin Zone is already rolling hard. The young core of this team, this will just make them that much tougher and better. Sure, there's one for you. Jakey Spin Zone's too emotional. We've got a hell of a start to next year's World Series DVD. As tragic as a start as you can get. I just think it's it was devastating. Got roped back in. I truly believed it was a special season. You and I have tied so much into this. I had kind of an emotional moment when I was thinking about, I genuinely think for you and me, I think the comparison is kind of going to be the 2017 Yankees. We came in under the radar. Things kind of went nuts this year. We were a part of it. And, it's just, I don't think things are going to be the same for us. I think it's going to be an awesome way, but we've got national attention and stuff like that. And we're going to be rolling out awesome stuff for Talking Yanks and Talking Baseball, and John Boy Media as a whole is a very real thing. And then maybe the most emotional thought I had before I probably put the mic down for a little while was I live my life. I think all sports people that report sports end up, they end up fading into the abyss. And it's usually not too pretty, because I just think people lose the pulse of sports because your real life picks up. And I always kind of hated those people that still hung on and still thought they were in the mix with sports, even though they're clearly detached because they don't live and breathe every dying moment of every game. Today, I became jealous of those people that they become disconnected and they can step away and they can hang out with their kid and do stuff that's kind of bigger than life. So that's about as heavy, emotional, with a little bit of dark twinge as it gets. And I think that's me signing off. I'll kick it to you.
I'm watching Boone go around the clubhouse and hug the guys right now. And
yeah.
It's pretty sad. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, this sucks. Obviously, this blows. Yeah, I mean, it's been a crazy year for us. We are built on the backs of the people who listen and follow and support us, and you guys know that. I've said it multiple times. This is a grassroots campaign. We've never spent a dime on marketing. We just try to work hard and put out content, and then you guys share it because you like it. And, it's truly special. And Jake's moving to New York. I'm moving to New York. We're on our way up. It's been a big year. That's all thanks to you guys, and we really appreciate that. And, I don't know. I can't even really like get myself to give that whole spiel. Pretty sad.
Yeah.
I did go to Barnes and Noble today, so I am gonna maybe just do a lot of reading tomorrow, and just dive into a story. That might save me. And then I'm also gonna cook a meatloaf. So if you're interested in that, go follow me on Instagram. I'm cooking meatloafs left and right. Be on the lookout for a bunch of fun announcements. Can't really announce anything now, but there's some stuff in the future that I think everyone will be excited about. I don't know. I feel like I wish I could figure out a way to show our appreciation more. I mean, we had people tuning in for pregame shows before every game, 4 episodes a week, and then 1 episode basically a day in the off season.
Yeah.
And that's incredible. So thank you very much to everyone that listens to the show. And know that we like you more than the people that follow us on Twitter but don't listen to the show. Top tier.
That's true.
Top tier. What's their name? Listeners? Engagers? Followers? Anyway, this isn't making sense anymore. Thank you guys very much. We're probably going to take the rest of October off for Talking Yanks. And then we'll be back, and hopefully we can run the gamut this offseason with interviews, episodes, some remotes, and all that shit. But if you want the nitty-gritty of the gameplay of what went wrong in this series, you might have to go tune into another podcast, because there's no... what's that term I use for stats? There's no actionable results to that conversation.
Yeah. Check out Talking Baseball. We're gonna have to cover it a little bit. We'll see what half truths and non half truths come out of it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys very much. It's only been 18 minutes. Damn, it feels like we've been talking for 3 hours, because this sucks. So I'm gonna throw all the ads at the end of the episode. Go Yanks. Tell them, Grams. Is there anything else we have to say? We'll hang out with the chat for a little bit. But that kind of sums it up, right?
Yeah. We'd end up start spinning in circles.
Yeah, man. I mean, I just don't get filled with anger. I just get filled with like, fuck.
Yeah.
My years are split in half. And it's watch baseball every day and be consumed. And it's try to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
And now we go into the try to figure out what to do. Joe's is part of John Boy. Yeah, Joe's is under the wing. He's under the umbrella. We're hoping to do a lot more when the 3 of us are all in the city together.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Joe's is great.
Just such a bummer. Dude, I was on Periscope and fucking when DJ hit that homer, Jake, I went crazy. I went bananas like you did. And then I sat down in the chair, and I think I was like, oh, fuck. Astros can now walk it off to go to the World Series. And I was like, Judge, you have to hit a home run right now. Like, we have to get the lead right now. I started panicking a little. And then Judge didn't, and I was like, oh, Glaber, we have to get the lead right now.
Yeah.
And then...
Well, this is something that probably should have been in the episode. I mean, the Yankees truly lost this game because a hitter that was in a 1-for-20, 1-for-21 slide hit one of the league's tougher fastballs that was 8 inches off the plate out of the stadium. It's an unbelievable sport.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is. And yeah, I don't know. Like everything. This sounds hella dramatic. Love when Cali Jake comes out. But like this is gonna get blown up more. Like just the whole Yankees didn't win this decade and like they're an overrated team and just all of it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care about the decade thing. I care that they fucking didn't win this year. You can try
Yeah.
and lump 2013 sadness in with 2019 sadness. 2019 sadness is enough, guys. Like I don't, you can't pile more. I don't give a fuck about that stat.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying more of like
Talking heads,
people are gonna be bringing that
dude.
hard.
People, people just hang on narratives, man.
Yeah.
Just hang on narratives. But I don't know. Yeah, Jeffrey Muller's got it. I really don't care what other people think of us. I just want us to win. Yeah,
Yeah.
like if my concerns had to be divvied out, it'd be 99.9. I just want the Yankees to win, and 1% what other people think of the Yankees.
Yeah.
And that's why I always laugh when Yankee fans are like care about like Boston in when they're already eliminated. Like I don't care, man. Just want the Yankees to win. I don't care
Yeah.
about anything else. For real.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yo, so Bill, employee Bill,
Yeah.
if it gets into a situation where the other team can hit a walk-off home run, 'cause he's a Yankees fan, he says he just literally stops watching. Like that happened. They tied it up. Him and I went crazy together. And then I had that realization, like, oh shit, they can walk off. And he just left. He's like, I'm out. He just went home.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't do that.
Respect the hell out of it, Bill.
Uh, KP says, would you prefer a national sweep or Nats win in 7? I have a very selfish answer to that. I prefer a sweep because then I can take a little mini vacation. Good World Series is always better for the sport.
Houston already won.
I don't think so, man. Their
The
bats are.
Yankees and Houston were the two best teams by far.
I agree, but their bats are garbage. And like, if the national starters can pitch, I
I
think
mean,
the
look at the Nationals' path, man. Like in hindsight,
the Dodgers are good.
I don't know. Nats almost lost to them. They almost lost the wild card game, and then they faced the sad Cardinals. Houston's like a special team.
What did DJ say? Dude, DJ's a fucking gamer.
Yeah, he's a sick pup.
If people are mad about the Aroldis Chapman smile, like, come on. We did this with
Yeah.
Sonny Gray. It's just like a holy shit reaction. What the fuck? Like, come on. Don't be mad about something so silly. Be mad that he hung a fucking slider on a 2-1 count.
Yeah.
Gio with 3 hits and a home run and a hell of a play at third. Did you
Yeah,
see my
true.
post game recap, Jake?
Mm-mm.
I'm doing this whole thing about how I was dead. I've been dead. They're burying me. DJ was trying to give me CPR. And Katie walks in the back and goes, "Hey, what's the score?" It's like, come on.
Come on.
Come on.
No way.
If you weren't doing talking baseball, would you watch the World Series? So, um, if this was 3 years ago and I wasn't like doing baseball coverage at all, like if I was just a fan who didn't have this, absolutely not. Wouldn't watch it at all. Last year, I watched it, but I watched it from my couch and I just tweeted thoughts, no GIFs, no videos. And I didn't watch if like my girlfriend was like, let's do something, I was like, fine. So I didn't like really pay attention, but if I was sitting at home, I'd sit on the couch and watch it like a normal person who just tweets, on their phone. Because we're doing talking baseball, I'll be sitting here and do my best to cover it and make GIFs and videos in the way I do for Yankees games because we like made a conscious but not planned effort to expand outside of just Yankees. And it's going well. And now it's kind of the job.
I'd watch.
If this was like the year Jeter got hurt, 2012, I like too heartbroken. Like I was one like just done. And I like baseball a whole ton.
Whole time. I've seen it.
Like in 2012, I watched the other games, and all that stuff. But as soon as the Yankees were done, it's like I'm done. That's how I used to be. Yeah. Fuck. How about Sessa? Didn't he throw some good innings?
Sessa and Hap went 4 scoreless. Elimination game.
Can you? Fucking fuck.
Hap, Sessa, Ottavino, 5 scoreless.
Oh, that's funny. I tweeted the same thing twice. They both have a lot of action, though. So I'm just going to leave them both up, I guess.
Hicks and Encarnacion, the only 2 people not invited to the party tonight. 0 for 7 from the 4 and 5.
Edwin was terrible. Hey, Jake. Everyone was requesting Astros breakdowns and shit. And I was like, nah. What's funnier? What's my best route here? Chad, I'll ask you too. For this walk-off home run. 1, don't do a breakdown and just read comments about how I'm a biased little crybaby bitch and blah, blah, blah. Which I'm fine with option 1. That's what I did last time. Option 2, I do a breakdown. I roll affordable jerseys as a sponsor. Say, okay, we're going to Houston. I got a walk-off. This one's brought to you by Affordable Jerseys. And then for like a full minute, I just don't say anything and just roll the footage. And then at the very end, I say, that was brought to you by Affordable Jerseys. Or option 4, and this one is my favorite, but would not go over well because a lot of times people don't like my sense of humor. Say like, hey, I couldn't do this, so I brought in an Astros fan I know. And then it's me with a fake voice saying a bunch of nonsense.
Ooh. So yeah, I know how much that option speaks to you. Top of my head, where I jumped initially, is that you do the breakdown, but I mean full like self-loathing and honesty, and be like, "Oh yeah, here's the 2-1. Yeah, Altuve cracks it. I die." Spiritually, I'm dead.
I found that the
It's a-
people on YouTube, they don't get that,
right.
and they just call you a bitch.
Sure.
Like they're just like, "Oh, you just cried this whole breakdown, dude. This isn't the same. We don't subscribe to you just to hear you cry over breakdowns." Like they really don't get. It's so weird that they watch every video and like they're so nice, but if I do like one joke that's like a touch off different, they're like, "This isn't what we came for." I got a lot of votes for option 2. What was option 2?
Tough to say. Option 1 was silent, right?
The option 1 was I don't do it and I just eat all the comments saying I'm a
So then
biased
option
hypocrite.
2 was silent,
Silent?
I think.
Was option 2 silent? Because there was also an option 4. Well, did I give an option 3?
Tough to say.
This has been confusing. Plug the sponsor. I'll call our rep at Affordable Jerseys and see if he's like cool with that.
Yeah.
I think if I do that, I got to do it like right now.
Talk to the affordable jersey guy. He's awake.
Yeah. All right, can I do a breakdown of the walk-off? Brought to you by Affordable Jerseys, but I don't say anything the entire middle, and then say brought to you by Affordable Jerseys again at the end. I don't think I can ask any other sponsor, but they've been with us from the start. Yeah, okay, cool. We're good. I think this might go over well. He said, "That's beautiful." Okay, if people want the Astros van only for option 4, you guys want it behind the scenes? I mean, it's going to be pretty simple. It's honestly just going to be silence.
Don't overthink this one, people.
It's just going to be. I think I have I was recording, so I should like have the footage. I'm pulling it up. It's definitely going to get claimed.
Right.
Because I'm not going to edit it. So there's that. All right. Hey, Patreon. If I'd fucking post this on YouTube, need you guys to go comment and say it's funny, because we live in a tell me how to feel society, and however the first 5 people react is how the whole world reacts on YouTube. It's so stupid.
So someone start off the comments with a love the commentary.
Yes. Like, dude, like word for word, you nailed this one. Spike Manning just said, "We're about to get a behind the scenes look at basically just an ad read, and I love it." That's true. Okay, let's see. Is it 2 minutes long? But this means you're all going to have to watch it again. So that part kind of sucks. Okay, we got 2-1 count. Here, I can do this. Video capture. Screen capture. Screen capture. Whoa, why is it so fucking big? I'm not even supposed to fucking be here. Okay, we ready? Uh, people are. How many people are going to respond to it, like Yankee fans, like without watching it? I'm still on mute.
Are you?
I don't know. Am I on mute still?
I can hear you.
Not posted yet. Jose Altuve hits a walk off home run to send the Astros to the World Series. A breakdown. Could you guys hear me when I recorded it? Because you missed out on some riveting shit.
You did.
Twitter's gonna fucking love this. I can't even post it on Instagram because that crowd won't even get it. Like they don't even know I'm a Yankee fan. Oh, bad news. I can't post it to YouTube while we're currently streaming. Sorry that you guys couldn't hear it. I fucked that up. I can't post it to YouTube while we're currently streaming on the Talking Yanks YouTube. So, I'm going to end this. You guys, when I post on YouTube, need your help. Need you in the trenches with me. Because it's funny, but people are going to hate it. All right. I'm going to end the stream if I can figure out how. Thank you guys very much for supporting us. For real. We really appreciate it. Needed a little therapy session. See ya.